Hi, this is Eslin. Welcome back, fishies. Today we're going to make no, we're not. We made the pico the other day. We're going to make chimichurri. Yes, when I was my travels down in Costa Rica, every restaurant I went in, everywhere they had the chimichurri. Everywhere was chimichurri. So that's just like we have salsa here in America on the tables. When you go in a Mexican restaurant, they had the chimichurri. So what we're going to do is I'm going to first. This is the parsley and this is the cilantro. We're going to I mix this a little bit, but I like more cilantro than parsley. But some people don't like the taste of the cilantro. So you can use the parsley instead. So I'm just going to sit this down over here. And of course, we're going to use the Pompeo Robust olive oil. This one's just for salads and for marinade. So it's kind of like a salad almost. So we're going to use this one. And then the red wine vinegar, we're going to use this same one, Pompeo. My that's just the brand that I prefer. That's nothing. That's just I prefer. Okay, now we're going to start out here. I have a half a cup, about a half a cup, maybe a little bit more, half a cup of the parsley and cilantro, but it's mostly cilantro. I'm going to take and I'm going to dump that in here. We're going to whisk it all together, but I'm going to dump that in there. This is about a half a cup of yellow onion, okay? Yellow onion. It doesn't look like it, but this is a yellow onion. This is about a half a cup, a little bit more. You can put a little less if you don't like as much onion. I personally like onion, so this is a little bit more than a half a cup. So we're gonna put this in here. I want to get all of that onion out. Okay, now this is a little more than a teaspoon of garlic. This is minced garlic. I just minced it up really fine. This is a little more than a teaspoon because I like a little more garlic. We can add less or more. So I like the garlic, so I'm going to put that in there. Okay, now this is oregano, dry oregano. Now this is a little bit more, I think, than a tablespoon because, like I said, I don't follow the recipe exactly, but this is a little bit more than a tablespoon. We're going to add that. Okay, now, then we have some red pepper flakes. This is a little bit more than a half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. You can add less or more. If you don't want it spicy at all, you can leave the pepper flakes out. If you want more spicy, you can add more pepper flakes, or you can chop up your favorite hot pepper if you want to add it, but I don't like hot. I like hot, but it doesn't like me. We're going to add that in there. Then we have a teaspoon of pepper and a teaspoon and a half of salt. I use the pink Himalayan salt. I just put the salt and the pepper in the same one. We're going to put that in there. I'm going to let you guys see how that looks before I mix it all up. So you can see the cilantro down there, the onions, and the garlic, and then the red pepper flakes, salt, pepper. You can see all that in there. Now, what I'm going to do is I have half cup of red wine vinegar. I'm going to pour that in. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix it a little bit before I put in the olive oil. I'm just going to start to mix it some before I put in the olive oil. Can you get a good look at that? Yeah, I'm just going to mix it before I put the olive oil in. Just a little bit. Oh, man, got that smell of vision. Can you smell that? That smells so good. With the onions and garlic and cilantro, that smells delicious. Okay, can you get a good look at that? Mix it up pretty good. Okay, now, they say add a cup of olive oil, but I'm going to add 3/4 cup because I don't like it that much oil. But, preference. If you like a little more oil, you can add it. But this is just my preference. So I'm just going to drizzle in the olive oil while I'm stirring it. It's just mixing it in. And this is like a condiment. This is a condiment down in Costa Rica. Like I said, like ketchup, mustard, this sits on the table just like that. In almost every restaurant I went down to in Costa Rica. They even had this on the buffet. Yep, they sure did. Can you see that? Olive oil drizzling in there. Yep, I'm giving it a good stir, drizzling in the olive oil. Get all of the olive oil out. Okay, now you can see it's a different consistency and a different texture. Now see how it is now? Now it's ready. Oh man, it smells really good. I'm going to take it and whisk it around a little bit more. Take it around, make sure I get it all blended in. Now also with this chimichurri, what I do is I usually put it in a mason jar. Now the chimichurri doesn't have to really be refrigerated. It can sit out for a little bit. I put it in the evening if I'm going to use it, but normally you can let it sit out because you don't want the oil to get too cold, the olive oil to get cold. But yeah, but today I'm going to put some in a bowl for you guys so we can look at it and try it out. I'm not going to put it all in the mason jar. Look at that. See, that's nice. You see all the spices in there? You see the red pepper flakes, onions. Oh yeah, garlic. I'm just going to spoon pour some in here in this bowl here. And I already have my chips on the side. I'll take out the cilantro here. Doesn't that look like a nice good snack? And you know what? This is healthy. It doesn't have any sugar in it. You know, just a little bit of sea salt. But you can adjust it. If you don't want to put the salt in there, you don't have to. You can adjust it. And remember, the chips already have a little salt on them. So you want to taste it. You might want to add a little more salt. You might not. Now we're going in for the taste test. But doesn't that look good on that chip? Like I said, down in Costa Rica, this was on every table. Mmm. Mmm. Now that is good. It's nice and crunchy. You taste all the herbs and spices. You dig down in the bottom. And like I was saying, this is a really healthy snack. It's just olive oil, red wine vinegar, some cilantro, garlic, onions, a little bit of dried oregano. It's a really nice snack. You know what? Let's get another good bite of that. It's really good. Mmm. Just the right amount of seasoning. If you like what you see, thumbs up. If you want more, hit the dinner bell. You can leave a comment. You might have a recipe that you'd like for me to try. I'm not saying I'm going to try it, but you know what? We can discuss it. Subscribing is free and sharing is nice. I want everyone out there to stay safe and positive. And you know what? Tune in next time because you never know what we're going to be having next time. Bye.